Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
I did a freaking face mask. I sent you a link.
Why don't you go to the therapist? Who's your doctor? But like the last person you went to is her? Go there and she'll pass you medicine. She's the one that gave it to me because I already tried this other one that really just started trying. And then this is my second one.
Is it an Accutane?
No, it's something else you came on. I was telling you before. Tried at least 2 oral injections prior. Because it's so extreme, so like why do you have to try that other?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rock Springs Park for this match between SSL FC and Potros FC. If you could now, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
And good afternoon, soccer fans. It is match day here in the UPSL Premier League Soccer Georgia Division. My name is John Reno, and today's matchup we have for you, we have SSL Soccer Saves Lives hosting Potros FC. Two teams that start off the spring 2025 season kind of slow, but both have come on recently. Potros find themselves fighting for the top of the table in third place coming in this weekend. And Soccer Saves Lives also starting off kind of slow this season, but have come on as of late, but have had a problem finding wins. That they have 3 draws to go along with 1 victory here this afternoon. And our referees for today's matchup today, we have center referee is Brendan Dunovat. AR1 is Cheyenne Afzali. AR2 is Marin Palma. And the fourth today is Alvaro Ampiro. Those are referees for today's matchup. And the teams are almost ready to hear. We'll get ready to kick this off for you today. It'll be Soccer Saves Lives in their home red and whites, going from left to right to start this first 45, and Potros FC in all black going from right to left here to start this first half. This matchup today also features 2 Golden Boot leaders. In today's matchup, we have Nazario Mbomio in first place right now with 9 goals so far this season, and just not too far behind is Osami Fall with 8 goals. So 2 standout players here in the UPSL Premier Division this season going at it today head-to-head. Should be a good matchup. You have to say Potros FC would be the favorites today, but Soccer saves lives. Can definitely, if they play well, can pull one out today. And they're being led by head coach Tony Tiente, name familiar to all UPSL Georgia soccer fans. A standout stalwart player for Kalonji Pro Profile. It's a beautiful day here in metropolitan Atlanta. Temperatures around 70 degrees, cloudy skies, a little bit of a breeze, but shouldn't affect play at all. It's a beautiful day for soccer, and we're anxious to get this one underway. As I said, Potros in third place right now with 14 points, with 4 victories, 2 losses, or 2 draws rather, to go along with 1 loss. And Soccer Saves Lives right now sitting in 11th place. They were in relegation but have moved up, so their season's starting to come around. So now 50-50 ball. It's going to be taken by SSL. Ball just to midfield is going to be taken over by Potros. Tried to get around one man, but nicely defended. Now SSL coming their way on the attack. Let's switch it up over to the far side. And a little bit of a heavy touch is going to go out for a throw for Potros. The referee will back him up. Potros cross midfield on that far side. Tried to send it downfield, but went out of play once more for a throw. Just underway here in Rock Springs Park. We thank you for joining us today for UPSL Premier Division, Georgia Division soccer action here today. SSL getting it clear, trying to come out, but Potros, well, a little bit of an elbow to the head there. A little hello, how you doing? But no foul call, so the ball's going to go out here past the near touch, going to be in for a throw. Ball in. SSL with it. They'll drop it back, but having to get rid of it is number 58. Now Potros at center circle. Over the side to Bradshaw. Bradshaw is going to send it back to his keeper, Verona. I'll send it over to the far side. Pass the middle, going to be taken by SSL. Potros taking over at midfield. He's got a man on the left wing here. A little too far, though. It's going to go out for a throw. So SSL with the throw. Sending up the line. Kept in, but out once more. And it's going to be Potros now. Bradshaw, number 52, is going to throw it in. SSL trying to clear, but can't, and get a whistle there. Ball come the other way. So free kick for SSL. A big kick, 50-50 ball headed up by Potros. But lands at the feet of SSL. They send it back in. Off the turf now, SSL. Switch it up, looking for number 10, Jason Hall. He's having to go back up the line here. Now he comes back the other way. Now SSL will switch up, move over to the other side near center circle. Sending it back in. Shot attempt blocked at the point of origin. Still on the ball. Verona started to come out, thought better of it, and shots way wide of the goal and go off for a goal kick. That was Diop on the attempt there. Misfired on that one. So goal kick for Potros here in the opening minutes here. So ball goes out. Bradshaw will be throwing here for SSL. Jason Hall with it. He's going to send it back. And SSL is going to have to reset. They're going to send it back to Nesmo, the keeper for SSL. Pressure by Potros. Cough it up here. Here's a chance for Potros. But not able to get a hold of it and get a shot off. SSL recovers. Long pass on the far side. Jason Hall with it on the right wing. Takes a shot towards goal, and Verona to his knees. Makes the stop. Quickly throws it out. Looking for Lima. Lima's helped out there by Van Buskirk. Now over on the far side. Potros across midfield. And we get a whistle. So foul given. We're going to get a free kick right at midfield for Potros. Ball sent in, headed up by SSL. Off the chest of Potros, now back, flicked up in the air again, headed forward again by SSL. Now looking for Jason Hall, but Bradshaw's going to get to it first. Oh, good play by Jason Hall to shield off Bradshaw as they go into the near corner now, near the flag, and the ball's going to go out for goal kick. Buskirk bringing it up. Big pass down the far sideline. Oh, big collision there. SSL comes away with it. Potros at center circle. Oh, nice through ball. And nice pass attempt in front. Potros with a shot and a goal. Potros score first here. 1-0. Beautiful play. As we'll take another look. As we see number 63 all alone, had all day to set up and shoot, and Nesmo had no chance. But credit that goal to Lima, number 63. And 1-0 is our score early.
APL. Finally, bro.
SSL getting caught with just one man back. Yeah, Potros had the advantage of him and took advantage of that opportunity and found the back of the net. A response time for SSL. they cross midfield on the far side. Now Potros tried to send it up the line, but went out for a throw for SSL. This ball in, flicked up the air by Van Buskirk. Now headed forward, looking for Lehman. Lima not able to get it now. SSL. Ooh. Bradshaw with the foul there, number 52. So Diop, number 15, with a free kick here for SSL. As they reposition the spot here. So let's see what Diop decides to do with it. Yeah, sends to the far corner, is headed right back out. That's Bomeo, number 58, headed briefly there on the sideline, but SSL comes away with it. Now moving down in towards the box. Oh, nice weaving through and a shot, and oh, just wide of the goal. So it's SSL's first good chance here of the match so far, not able to find the back of the net there. So take another look. As you see the SSL player, just nice charge in, weaving around the defense, getting a shot off, but just wide. Back to live action now as we're waiting a goal kick here from Verona. Now Potros charging up there. There's a big long ball. Looking for Barrio, could not connect. SSL. Pass intercepted. Now here's a chance for Barrio. Got held up a little bit there, but he's going to get to the ball first. It's on the edge of the 18. And try to pass it through, but deflects off SSL and out of play. So we're going to have a corner kick coming up here. First corner of the match. So they'll place it at the far corner flag. This will be a right-footed swing. Ball in low, and it went in the goal. My! Straight from the spot. What a shot there. 2-0 now is our score. Incredible goal. Take another look. So he set up and did the shot in, just went in low and deflected. Could have gotten a header with a piece of it, but it went in the goal. At first it looked like it might have gone straight in, but it was deflected in. So Potros now 2-0 here in the early going.
Yo, you're insane, bro. Yo, you and your ball need to be stopped.
So SSL going to have to regroup here. And you saw Nesbo come out and trying to calm his team down here a little bit. They had a quick little meeting. Still a lot of soccer left to play, but SSL just need to take a deep breath and regroup here. SSL sending it long. But the ball's going to trickle back to Verona. Verona immediately sends it forward. Near center circle. Potros going to come away with it. Potros. SSL turns away and we get a foul called. You see SSL showing a little bit of frustration already here. All right, so SSL taking their time, bringing it up. Got Sanda with it. He sends it on. All giving chase in the corner. It's going to go out too far. And it's going to be goal kick for Potros. So Verona has to corral the loose ball here, or we'll be ready for the goal kick here in just a moment. So if you're just joining us, Potros striking early here twice. 2-0 is our score in the early going. And it's Georgia Division UPSL Premier matchup. Now Verona. It's a big boot away ball. Past midfield, 50-50 ball headed up and behind by SSL. And ball's going to go out for a Potros throw around midfield. Throwing down the line. The ball's going to be taken by SSL. They send it forward. So Van Buskar is going to get to it. Sends over to Bradshaw here on the near side. Bradshaw looking. He sends it forward now. Was looking for Lima. Could not connect. Now they're going to send it back. SSL will send it back to the keeper, Nesmo. Back over Sanda. Sanda now. SSL past midfield. Oh, pass goes behind, but SSL recovers and maintain possession. So they'll reset it once more. Nesmo with it. Ball over on the far side, past midfield. But Paul is there for Potros. He sends it in deep. Sanda's there to defend, but Potros hanging away with that Zimbarrio. And Zimbarrio winds up on the turf, get a foul called. And Barrio, once more, the Golden Boot leader so far in the spring 2025 season with 9 goals. And here we get a bit of a crowd here, a little bit of a small crowd, but a spirited crowd here today. You might hear them shouting encouragement. But awaiting a free kick now. That's Uranga going to take this one. He's looking at 4-man wall. Gets through, but punch right back out. It's going to go out of play on the far side. And it's going to be a throw in for Potros. They send it down the line, headed out by SSL. So we'll do this again. Ball in off the chest of SSL. Now they're looking to come the other way. Pass to Hall. Hall's going to drop it back. Now finds his way to Sando. Pressure by Potros. But SSL handle it nicely. Cross midfield now. To Sando. Sando taking it coast to coast so far. Looks for Jason Hall. And ball poked out of play by Potros, so we get a throw. So that's number 3 throwing into starting 11 for SSL. Not completely matching up with what we were given here, and we don't have substitutes as well, so. Not unusual here in the UPSL. Things can often change before the opening whistle. Have Diop now standing over for a free kick. Yeah. Sends it in, and it's going to be headed up and out by Potros defender, so we'll set up for a goal kick for SSL. Or, excuse me, corner kick. It'll be their first corner kick of the match. So the corner will be from the near flag. Be a left-footed boot here, so it'll be an outside-in swing, and it's low and booted right back out by Potros. So it'll be a throw this time. In the defensive third of Potros. So SSL. Big throw in towards goal. Headed up by Potros. Wound up at the feet of SSL and able to get a shot off, but it's going to be wide to the left post. Goal kick for Verona and Potros. Let's see if SSL's calmed down a little bit here after surrendering 2 early goals. And now looking to get their offense going. I'm 20 minutes in. Fighting a big kick here from Verona. He sends it in to midfield. 50-50 ball headed forward by Potros. The loose ball is going to be picked up by SSL, but Potros intercepts. Now SSL right back. Looking for Hall, but Bradshaw's going to get to it first, and he's going to chip it back to his keeper, Verona. Verona now has some pressure, had to get rid of it. And Potros able to handle the pressure. Ball comes out to center circle. On the feet of number 21, Sanda. It's going to go back to Nesmo now. And pass goes out the near touchline for a throw for Potros. Bradshaw had to go a long way to retrieve that ball. They brought another ball back here on the field. So Bradshaw will throw in for Potros. Sent towards the goal, right on the edge of the 18. Oh, it's stolen and shot and blocked, and it's going to go out of play. And that was Lima taking a hard shot there. And the SSL player was the worst for that one. So Bradshaw will throw in for Potros here, now deep in the defensive third of SSL. Leading 2-0. Ball in, headed out. SSL trying to get the clear, and they do. Oh, big whiff on the ball. Here's a chance for SSL. But he's got 2 men coming on him. Towards goal, he's going to... Oh, Verona make a save. Beautiful play by the goalkeeper. So it's definitely SSL's best chance of the match so far. Not able to convert now as Potros coming the other way. Van Buskirk with it, past midfield. And Barrio had it briefly. And ball's going to make its way back to number 62, Barrow. Van Buskirk back to Barrow. Bradshaw. 3 red-white shirts around him, and able to keep it in is Jason Hall. SSL takes over. Sando with it. He's going to send it over to the far side now. SSL trying to break out of their own half the field. Cannot. The ball stolen and challenged. No foul. And ball's going to go out past the far touch. It's going to be a throw in here for SSL. They get in quickly. past the middle. Jason Hall, a little bit of a heavy touch, but he recovers. Sends it over to number 3. Number 3 trying to keep it in. Is able to. Bradshaw defending. Now back over to number 5. Now Sanda with it. Sanda. Pass intercepted by Buskirk. And Sanda returns the favor. Now he sends towards goal. And Verona able to grab that one. Big kick. It'll wind up on the turf and it's going to go out of play. A little too far there for Lima, who was the closest player for Potros. Now ball in for SSL. Lima with it. He's turned aside by the defensive SSL. Now SSL with it on the far side. Get it past midfield. And drop it ahead and sliding tackle, but another sliding tackle this time. Trying to get it clear and they can't. And SSL, oversteps on the ball now, SSL. And Potros now able to come away with it and foul from behind. That was Diop fouling. And the referee giving him a little talking to there. So it'll be free kick for Potros. And Bradshaw on this near side finds Lima. Lima and Sanda battle for it, and SSL coming away with it. Ball comes back to Sanda. Sanda now. He's going to drop it back to midfield. And Nazario giving chase, and SSL put it back in, looking for Sanda, but it's intercepted. Now Lehman's going to come away with it for Potros. Now Bradshaw has it. Van Bestkirk drops it back to Verona. Verona sends it over the far side now, and Potros will kind of try and come up that way. Ball up near midfield. Ball's back and forth now, sending back in deep by SSL. And there's a shot towards goal. Easy save by Verona. He quickly wheels it out. Looking for Uranga. Uranga to Bradshaw. Lima. And Lima knocked off, but able to keep his feet in the ball. And now he passes it off. And now pass is going to go behind the Potros player. So we'll be throwing here for SSL. So we're in the 28th minute here in the first half. 2-0 still our score. Potros striking twice in the early going here. So we're waiting on a throw here for SSL. Now Van Buskirk has it at center circle. Over to Greenberg. Greenberg loses it now. SSL trying to counter, but Potros able to clear. Hard clear. Headed right up in the elbow by SSL. SSL just can't, other than the one chance they had earlier, just not really able to get much going offensively here. And it's been Potros so far with the lion's share of possession here in this first half. Now looking for Lehman. Lehman had to turn around. He's going to lose it, but Van Buskirk's there to pick him up. Now they move it over to the far side. Now send ahead down the line, giving chase. And SSL's just going to hard clear. Be a throw in here. This will be a throw in here for Potros. Ball sent in looking for Barrio, and a shot and good save by Ruben Nesmo. Had to jump up and punch that ball over top of the goal to keep this a 2-0 deficit here for his team. So take another look. Off the throw. And shot and nice save by Nesmo, just getting his hand up just in time. So corner now for Potros, corner number 3. And just a poor use of a corner there. And so SSL will go ahead and take the throw in here on the far side. And we get a whistle now. Referee is going to back him up. Or we got, back up where the throw is. Taking a little bit of a liberty there, and the referee says, no, you're going to back up here. Santa with it. Santa's going to boot it long, but Noah's there for SSL. And Vrona's going to stroll over and pick it up. Looking up the field now. Here comes a little bit of a resistance here. Now he picks it up. So Verona now sends everyone downfield. Is going to apparently boot this one away, and he does. And headed forward by SSL, right at center circle. Van Buskirk tries to head it back. Didn't get all of it. And it's going to wind up on the feet of SSL. Now Jason Hollow calling for it. He gets the ball now. Bradshaw's on him. And try to get it past, but it's going to go out. And it's going to be a throw in for Potros. All right, so Bradshaw's going to throw it in for Potros. Big throw down the line. Oh, down goes Barrio, but no whistle. Nesmo has it, sends it over. Down in the middle. Bit of a give and go, but now looking for Jason. Jason giving chase. He's got a chance to get to this one, but Bradshaw once more gets there first. But Jason's still on the ball here, looking for help. And number 3 had to send it back to Jason, but it was too tough of a pass to handle, and it goes out for a Potros throw. So Jason Hall for SSL had that ball down near the penalty box area, but not able to get much help here. Now we got a stoppage in play. We got an injury timeout. Potros players down. Not sure what happened there, but we're taking a look. I mean, that's number 62 Barrow down. He was the one initially defending that play for on Hall. But we've got a trainer out taking a look. So it could possibly be a lower leg injury here. So to reset, if you're watching UPSL Premier Division Soccer, the Georgia Division here on ASMG TV, where it's SSL hosting Potros FC. And right now our score remains 2-0 Potros FC, scoring early twice in the early going. But since SSL have settled down, but SSL still looking to get their offense going. And looks like we might have to get, well, they have Barrow off the field now. I guess they're still trying to determine if he can go or not. Now he's hopping on that one leg. Trainer working with him. So as we're waiting to sort that out, we'll get playback underway here. Now Bradshaw will throw in for, and that's going to be headed right out of play by number 5 on SSL. So further up the field we go for another Potros throw. So Bradshaw looking for Ambario, could not get it to him, and Bomeo rather, and ball's sent down by SSL, but it's going to be picked up. Shot up in the air, headed for by SSL, off the chest of Hall. Hall's got it on his feet now. Pass across midfield, at center circle now is SSL, and they'll send it down the far side and too far. So just once more, let him too much on that pass. This will be another throw for Potros on the far side. Ball goes through a couple players' feet and finally finds his way to SSL. SSL at midfield. Now shot right back in. Looking for Nesmo. He's got 2 Potros players coming, so he's going to have to handle it, and he does. He quickly wheels it out. And once more, the pressure by Potros caused another mistake for SSL's. As Potros won another throw in here on the far side. We have 37 minutes in the books here in the first half. SSL trying to break out. They're going to move it over the near side. Number 3 with it. Back to 5. Now turning is number 23. Still on the ball, trying to get to it as it goes into the far corner. He's able to catch up to it. Got 3 black jerseys surrounding that, had nowhere to go with it. And ball's going to go out for a throw for SSL, but now they're in the defensive third here. Ball in quickly. Now here's a chance, and no call. Potros SSL player goes down, but no call. Ball's at midfield. SSL wins it back. SSL now on the near side, and we get a call. We get a whistle. Foul given. So it'll be a free kick right at the near touchline here for SSL. So that's Billy Nassim with it. Going to take this free kick for SSL. Towards the far post, headed out by Potros. And flicked forward by Potros, now at midfield. SSL has it on the far side. And able to maintain possession. Good play by SSL. Shot towards goal, but Verona's there. Shot along the ground. Another easy save for Verona. Now over back to Barrow. Barrow seems okay from that injury timeout that he had. Van Buskirk now with Hall pestering him. It's shot back in by SSL. A little bit of back and forth now. And SSL recovers here. Sanda with it. Now, Potros forcing SSL to retreat a little bit. Sanda now has it. Now Sanda to Gaipia. SSL with it on the far side. Trying to move around a couple defenders and ends up losing the ball. But sent right back in. Holland, it's more Holland, Bradshaw battling for it. And ball ends up going towards the goal. Verona's there. He's going to pick it up now as SSL player was nearby. And Van Buskirk sends it over to Barrow. Now to Bradshaw. Bradshaw looking. Looks for a big long ball pass, looking for Mbomio. And Mbomio's nice touch with Mbomio is going to send it nicely into the far corner. 3-0 now is our score. And that's number 10 of this season for your goal boot leader, Nazario Mbomio. And this is just a beautiful goal here. As we saw, Bradshaw with the long ball. Beautiful ball. And just a nice touch to putting it, slotted into that far corner. 3-0 now. And Potros is taking command of this match. So we are about to cross into the 42nd minute here. Time running out in the first half. SSL is just going to have to go into halftime and try and regroup and see if they can solve Potros' defense and get their offense going here, as this match is starting to slip away from them. Now here comes Potros on the far side. Oh, nice pass in the far corner. And ball's going to go out for a Potros throw. So Potros looking to add to their lead now. Ball chipped towards goal. Lima heads it. Bradshaw's going to get to it, but it's poked away by SSL's number 3. And it's going to go off of Bradshaw. So it's going to be a throw in here for SSL. And their own defensive third. And Billy now flips it up in the air, going over to the far side. Now Jason Hall with it, with Bradshaw defending. Nice slotted pass. Here's a chance, and they're offside. The flag is up. The AR was right there. So they'll bring that one back. So then Buskirk will do the free kick. We're in the waning moments here of the first half. Ball sent in and went behind the intended, and it's going to go out of play here. This will be a throw in here for SSL after they chase the ball down. So Coach Tony Tandy will have his work cut out for him and his squad here going into halftime, at least down by 3. We'll see what strategies he might be able to come up with to get his team going here in the second half. Well, ball in. That's number 18, assuming fall with it, and ball's going to go out. He's the one who had SSL's best chance earlier, and Vroda had to make a big save on him to thwart fall. as Falls looking to keep pace with Nazario for the Golden Boot lead. Coming in today's matchup with 8 goals. And you figure that they need a big game from Mr. Fall for SSL to have a chance. So we're almost at the first 45 here. We'll have some stoppage time. Throw in here for SSL towards goal, and it's going to be headed back out by Bradshaw. So we'll go ahead and do this again. Another throw in here for SSL. Ball in low this time. Chip towards the goal. And there's a shot. Cleared out by Potros. But another chance here for SSL, and they score. So right before the end of the half here, SSL trying to climb back into this one. Cut the deficit to 2. As we'll take another look. Just Potros cannot buy a clear here. And able to find the back of the net was SSL. So that should give SSL a boost going to half here. And lift their morale a bit as the score is now 3-1. Now Bradshaw over to Fry. Fry sends it over the far side. Ball sent down the far line is going to go out. It's going to be thrown here for SSL. And a little head of a play there. They're going to have to back him up. Taking liberties there on the position for that throw, but SSL gets it in. And that is it. That is your first 45 in the books. So at the halftime, it's Potros FC 3 and SSL FC 1. And we're going to take a break here. We're going to go into halftime. We'll be back in 15, but you're watching UPSL Premier League Soccer Georgia Division action today on ASMG TV. We'll be back in a bit. Shot attempt blocked at the point of origin. Still on the ball. Verona started to come out, thought better of it, and shot. Jason Hall with it on the right wing, takes a shot towards goal, and Verona to his knees makes the stop. Potros at center circle. Oh, nice through ball. And nice pass attempt in front. Potros with a shot and a goal. Potros. Not able to get it now. SSL. Ooh. Bradshaw. Right back out. That's Bomeo, number 58. Had it briefly there on the sideline, but SSL comes away with it. Now moving down in towards the box. Oh, nice weaving through and a shot. And oh, just wide of the goal. Far corner flag. This will be a right-footed swing. Ball in low, and it went in the goal. My! Straight from the... Another ball back here. So Bradshaw will throw in for Potros. Then towards the goal, right on the edge of 18. Oh, it's stolen and shot and blocked, and it's going to go out of play. Here's a chance for SSL. But he's got 2 men coming on him. Towards goal, he's going to... Oh, Verona make a save. Ball's back and forth now, sending back in deep by SSL. And a shot towards goal, easy save by Verona. He quickly whips. Shot attempt blocked at the point of origin. Still on the ball. Verona started to come out, thought better of it, and shot. Jason Hall with it on the right wing, takes a shot towards goal, and Verona to his knees makes the stop. Potros at center circle. Oh, nice through ball. And nice pass attempt in front. Potros with a shot and a goal. Potros. Not able to get it now. SSL. Ooh. Bradshaw. Right back out. That's Bomeo, number 58. Had it briefly there on the sideline, but SSL comes away with it. Now moving down in towards the box. Oh, nice weaving through and a shot. And oh, just wide of the goal. Far corner flag. This will be a right-footed swing. Ball in low, and it went in the goal. My! Straight from the... Another ball back here in the field. So Bradshaw will throw in for Potros. Then towards the goal, right on the edge of 18. Oh, it's stolen and shot and blocked, and it's going to go out of play. Here's a chance for SSL. But he's got 2 men coming on him. Towards goal, he's going to... Oh, Verona make a save. Ball's back and forth now, sending back in deep by SSL. And a shot towards goal, easy save by Verona. He quickly whips. Sending looking for Lombardo, and a shot and good save. SSL has it on the far side and able to maintain possession. Good play by SSL. Shot towards goal. Verona's there. And welcome back, soccer fans. It's a second half here, match day here of the UPSL Premier League Soccer Georgia Division, live on ASMG TV. It's SSL hosting Potros FC. We're getting ready to start the second half for you. It's Potros enjoying a 3-1 lead. Potros taking the second half kickoff. They're in the black kits, going from left to right here for the second half. And the home team SSL in the red and white going from right to left here for the final 45. There's Potros getting off to an early lead, scoring 2 goals early, and stretch that lead to 3 thanks to a goal by Golden Boot leader Rosario Mbomio. But then finally SSL able to get on the board here right near the end of the first half to give them some hope here as we go into the second half. That's SSL with the throw. SSL have to retreat here a bit due to pressure from Potros. Now they move it over to the near side. Now to Chavez. Chavez with number 7. Again, we just have a partial lineup for SSL, so apologies for having to call out numbers. And we get a whistle here. Fouls go the other way for Potros. I believe that's a big boot here from Potros. Looking for Danyo. Now to Fry. Fry sends on the head. Is going to trickle down to Nesmo. He scoops it up. Wheels on off to his right to his defense. Now once more pressure by Potros. SSL able to handle it. Now coming up the field, pass in the middle. A little too far. It's going to be taken by Potros. Potros. And down goes Potros player on the foul. That was Lima going down, number 63. Helped back up by the SSL player. So free kick for Potros right at the edge of the center circle. So he's going to take this one. Looks like Uranga, number 8, will, and he sends it into the near corner, giving chase and a little too far for Greenberg as it goes out of play. It'll be a goal kick for SSL. So Nesbo standing over the ball. Sends it off to his defense. SSL, they move it over to the far side. Now it has to go back to Nesbo. And a bit of a lackadaisical pass, but SSL able to handle it. Could have been trouble there, but able to recover as SSL. Now the ball goes past midfield, and it's going to go back to Verona, the goalkeeper for Potros. He sends it on, headed for by Chavez. Now volleyed up in the air, and it's going to go out of play here for a throw for SSL. So Chavez will throw it in for SSL. We're in the opening minutes here of the second half. So next goal, whoever scores is going to be huge here. If it's SSL, they can cut the lead or the deficit to 1. But if Potros can maybe perhaps put this match out of reach if they go up 4-1. So next goal is crucial. Now fighting for it on the near side, and ball is going to come out near center circle. Number 3 is going to take care of it. He's going to send it over to the far side now. SSL send it towards goal, and missing the header was number 7. So SSL with a chance here early, but not able to connect. And this will be a goal kick here for Potros. Potros coming in this weekend, 3rd place in the table in the Georgia division. Looking to keep pace with Kalanji Pro Profile, who sits in 1st, and North Georgia United, I believe, who are tied in points with Potros, but have 2nd place due to the goal differential. Now SSL on the far side pass in the middle. It's going to be taken by the defense of Potros. Verona's going to come out, take matters in his own hands, and he's going to do hard clear, and it's going to go out of play here on the near touchline. So we'll be throwing here for Potros. Chavez gets it in quick. And back to Sanda, number 21. Ball in the center circle is going to be taken away by Yoranga. Yoranga finds Lima. Lima now on that far wing has 2 men on him. That position within the 18, takes a shot, and it's going to go wide. May have perhaps been looking for number 10 there, Daudio, as well, but we're going to go throw in here now for our SSL. Deep in their own defensive 3rd. Chavez throws it in, and ball stays in bounds. Yoranga with it, passing in the middle. Shot towards the goal, and it's going to trickle in. Oh, my goodness. It's like that ball had eyes. 4-1 now is the score. And guess who? That's number 58, Nazario Mbomio. As we take another look, as the ball's able to stay in bounds, and Yoranga passing it over, and just not a hard shot, but is able to elude the goalkeeper Ruben Nesmo. And now Potros get their 3-goal lead back. Now they lead 4-1 here, as we're still early in the second half. At the 53-minute mark. Chavez sends it forward, comes back. Number 3 has it. So we'll see how SSL, if they can respond. Still time if they can get one quickly here. Perhaps maybe claw back into this match. But much tougher now, being down, finding themselves down 3 again. Now they switch it up, send it over to the near side. That was Asaka giving chase, number 23, but it's going to go out of play. And Potros going to have a throw in here. Greenberg with it. He sends it down. And we get a whistle. Now throw in for Chavez once more. Ball trickling in the near corner. Greenberg sends it forward. Chavez there. Ball finds its way back near center circle. It's going to be taken away by Potros. But Sanda's there for SSL to take it. Now Sanda Looking for Osaka, and the ball's going to go out, and it's going to be thrown here for SSL. Chavez. Sends it in. Pass attempt broken up by Uranga. Now Uranga turns the other way. Nice pass through for Lima. Lima, though, he's got 2 men on him. And Lima's still on the ball. Now moving into the box. Takes a shot, and there to pick up the rebound is guess who? But offside. So they called Nazario offside, denied his hat trick. So SSL get a little bit of reprieve there. So if that one stood, you would have to think that this would pretty much put the match out of reach, but SSL has new life, and we get a foul as a Potros player is down, and we get a yellow card, our first yellow of the match. So it's been a relatively clean match so far, but SSL player gets booked here. So it'll be a free kick for Potros. Just off the far touch line. Ball goes towards goal. Osaka now. Some fancy footwork there as he had 2 men on him, able to get it to number 3. We'll pass over just out of the reach of Nazario. Yeah, Potros able to recover. He's got a man in the middle with Nazario. Nice pass over to number 10. Number 10 take a shot, save, and the rebound comes right to Ruben. And they call a foul. And the whistle blows by the referee. A little bit of chaos going on here. Now they're saying that the goalkeeper picked up a back pass here, which should constitute an indirect free kick. But initially maybe it looked like perhaps just the rebound came back to Ruben, but that's not what the referee, it looks like that's not what the referee is calling here. So interesting turn of events here. And of course we saw Potros trying to take advantage of the situation, but the referee blew the play dead. So no goal again. So, you have a free kick here right in front of the goal. This is an interesting turn of developments. Now you see all the SSL players line up here on the goal line. So this is something you don't see a whole lot here in soccer. So let's see who's going to take this. So it's going to be a gang rush towards the goal. So will it be Nazario? A little tense moment here. And here we go. And leave it a little early. There we go. And send in and SSL finally able to have it clear and get another whistle. They call it a goal, that it went across the goal line. I think so. So they're congratulating Paul there. So That'll make it 5-1. As we take another look. I see a little bit of a false start there, and finally. Okay. So they did say cross the line there, even though it looked like SSL knocked it out. So Paul gets the goal here, so it makes it 5-1 now. And might put this one out of reach for SSL. So there's, like I said, something you don't see too often here, a rare indirect free kick right in front of the goal. Crazy sequence of play there, but as a result, Potros gets the goal and stretch their lead to 4 now. So Potros now looking for more. So give and go. And the ball's going to trickle down to Ruben. He's got it now. So SSL trying to bring it out. Just a tough start here the second half for SSL. As it looked like they were going to have a chance to get back into this match, scoring right before the end of the half, and only being down 2 goals, have now find themselves down 4 against a very good Potros squad. And get a flag up here for offside. So Verona will come out, the keeper for Potros. He'll take this kick, and he's waving his players downfield. Puts the big boot behind it. Long kick, a little bit of a low trajectory, but SSL, they will handle it for the moment. Now they're fighting for it along the sideline, and now coming in the middle. Potros coming away with it once more. It was a heel pass, but no one there for SSL, or excuse me, for Potros. Now SSL as Osaka giving chase, but it's going to come back to Verona. Nice play there by Paul when it just scored the goal. Now pass up now midfield. Nazario with it. Nazario gets it back. He's got a man in the center. Gets it over to him. That's number 10, Dadio to Greenberg. Greenberg now takes a shot and, didn't miss by much. Just went over the top of the goal and on the back netting. So Greenberg almost made it 6-1 here for Potros. So Potros pouring on right now. And just looking like another tough day at the office here for SSL. Chavez up ahead to Osaka and sent back in and out. And for a quick throw here for SSL, Chavez gets in quickly, finds number 7. And that ball, they said it went out. This will be a throw in here for Potros. So we're in the 62nd minute now. Big boot, but too far for Nazario. And Sanda's there. He's going to send it back to Ruben. Ruben has to get rid of it. As we get pressure now from Dio for Potros now in the corner, and it's going to go out for goal kick. So a bit of a breeze here going. Still mild temperatures here. Nice cool spring day here in metropolitan Atlanta, around 65 degrees right now. And partly cloudy. So it's a nice day for soccer for not only the players on the field, but the fans in the stands as well. And we get another call, another foul. And we get another yellow card now. This time assessed to Potros. So that's their first yellow of the match. So SSL will take the free kick. And it's day up. Number 15 will take this. And he just sends it forward. Tried to get a little bit of give and go, but just poorly placed second pass there. And it's going to be corralled by Verona. He's going to have to pick it up here in the 8. Send his players downfield. Big boot high in the air, way past midfield. Hits the turf and giving chase. Number 3, he's going to head towards the keeper, Ruben. He's going to grab it. So Ruben rolls it out to Sanda. Sanda now looking for Osaka there. Chavez intervenes. But number 7 picks it up for SSL to Chavez. Chavez trying to bring it up. He gets fouled from behind. Fouled from behind by Dadio. So Sando has to give chase to it over in the far side. Now to Chavez on the near side, moving in the middle. Passing, looking for Fall. But Yoranga's going to come away with it. Just over to Barrow. Barrow's going to send it back to Verona. Verona quickly sends it ahead as he had an SSL player coming down on him. Number 7 now has it on the far side. Now picked up by number 24. But Potros comes away with it. Out center circle. Pass intercepted. Osaka with it. Number 23 for SSL. Moving forward. Try and move around. One defender does. Try to get around the second one. Can't. The ball's going to go out of play. And I'm going to say it's SSL's throw. Five-1 our score now. With the 5th goal for Potros coming on an indirect free kick. Now ball in, and Verona's right there. Sure hands. Sends it away. And need forward by Sanda. And they fight for it. SSL drift over to the far side. Now down the line and off of Bradshaw is going to go out for throw for SSL. Then we're going to get substitution now. They're going to send in, they're going to switch goalkeepers now. They're going to send in the Zonlik, number 71. And Verona's day is done. So I get the substitute goalkeeper some action here today with a 5-1 lead. So Mr. Zonlik will take his position in the goal. And throw-in was before the ref was ready, so they'll do it again here. Now ball in. So see if SSL might have better luck here with the backup goalkeeper. But Potros trying to fight off 3 white jerseys, white and red jerseys, and SSL is going to come away with it. SSL trying to get on track here in the second half and put it towards the goal, but way high, sky high, and out for goal kick for Potros. So it is Zonlik, if I'm saving that name correctly. His first goal kick. Since being substituted in, sends everyone downfield. Now he sends it. At midfield, 50-50 ball, hits the turf, and we get a foul called. Foul on Chavez, number 19. He's pleading his case with the referee. Got to back up the ball here. The spot of foul. Uranga now will take it for Potros. So Paul with it. Danyo. Now sends it over the far side. And ball is knocked out of play on the far touch. They call a foul here, so it'll be free kick. Sanda takes it. Gets it right back. Sends forward again. Pass is deflected, intercepted by Potros. Potros. And that ball is poked away. SSL keeps it in. And cleared out. Hard clear over the fence. So throw in here for SSL. So ball in, Potros takes over. Over to Greenberg. Uranga. His pass is stolen. Potros, they get it right back. They send down the line. It's going to go out on the near touch. Should be a throw for SSL. So we're moving on in the 71st minute now. And you get to start thinking, is there enough time for SSL to have a real shot at getting back in this? Now Nazario is going to have in the corner. He sends it over to Greenberg. Switches up pass in the middle on the other side of the box. Shot blocked. Now Fry picks it up for Potros. Pass intended for Greenberg was intercepted. Now cleared away by Sanda. Sanda looking for fall here at midfield. Uranga takes over for Potros. He gets fouled. Players shake hands there. Nice display of sportsmanship. They'll have to bring the ball back here to the spot of the foul. All right, so play back underway. Oh, and we get another foul. There's number 7 runs right into the Potros player, and he's going to get a yellow. Don't understand that play at all. So he picks up a yellow. So number 7 will be booked. Potros tips it ahead. Chavez there's going to head it forward. Headed back up by Uranga. Now Dalio with it. And it's going to be taken from him. To number 3 over to Osaka. Osaka with it. He's looking to send the ball to now. He's got 2 men on him. A nice turn there by Osaka. Still having to get through. Weaves through 3 players and finally gets tripped up. Gets tripped up by number 43 Moreo. Came in as a substitution, and then we're going to a quick yellow for him on number 43. And so he picks up the yellow, but he ends up the worse for wear here as he is hobbling towards the sideline now, and now has to sit down on the field. So talk about adding insult to injury, picking up a yellow and then having to be helped off the field. Here's Morera. So we'll have a replacement come on for him. And we'll see who that is. Just hasn't displayed his number yet. And it wasn't since a planned substitution we don't have a number. We're in the 74th minute now. 5-1 still our score. You're watching UPSL Premier League soccer action, Georgia Division here on the ASMG network. And the Potros kicker sends it long, giving chase number 3. And it's going to go out for a Potros throw. Greenberg throws it in. Looking for Nazario. Back to Greenberg. Brigger can't handle it. It's going to go out for SSL throw. All right, so Chavez going to make this throw for SSL. It looks like we had a couple substitutions here for SSL in the meantime. And maybe one for Potros as well. As we're starting to get late in the match here in the 75th minute. Potros with a 4-goal lead. Fry. For Bradshaw, sends it back to number 62, Barrow. And that ball is going to go out on the far side. Be thrown for SSL. So Sun making its way out onto the field here for one of the few times this afternoon. I said we've had mostly cloudy conditions. So I'll see if that sun maybe affect the play here for some of the players here. Greenberg for number 42 will take this throw for Potros. And it looks like one of the players was subbed out. May have been Nazario. As I don't see him out here on the field right now. We'll get another foul here. Yonga here is going to take this free kick. Yonga looking at a 4-man wall. Gets right into it. It's going to be picked up and cleared away up the field by SSL. Now SSL past midfield. That's Asaka with it, and kind of leads himself a little too far, but he's able to catch up with it. But ball's taken away by Bradshaw. Nice challenge there, nice tackle. Asaka down on the pitch, but no foul. Ball comes through, but SSL able to keep it in play and then clear it for and earn a throw as opposed to a corner there. As we're now cross into the 78th minute. And you're going to start thinking at this point you can chalk this one up in the win column for Potros. Just not enough time at all for SSL. As we get the corner now, ball in and headed towards the goal. Iranga just headed it wide for goal kick for SSL. Yeah, just simply not enough time now for SSL to even think about trying to put 4 more on the board here. So ball makes its way back to Zonlik. Keeper for Potros. Came in relief of Verona, who had a fine match today, only allowing 1 goal. ball in for SSL. Now SSL coming away with it, going towards goal. Pass in the middle. Nasaka's going to take a shot. It's going to go wide on the far side. So first bit of offense that SSL has been able to show for a while. Not able to get the ball on frame. And we have another Potros player down. Did not see what happened. That was upfield from the play. It looks like he's in a bit of a pain here. Looks like he's up. It looks like that's number 62, Barra, who's hopping off the field now. So Potros, even though they're winning the match, might have an issue to think about with a couple of injuries here. They had to substitute a couple players off now. So we'll see if we can get someone on the field here. Looks like Jallo, number 56, coming in, perhaps. Yes. All right, so we're going to get play back underway here. As we're in the 80th minute. And big kick from Zonlik. Headed for by Dio. It's going to go to Fry. Fry try to push it ahead. It comes back to Dio. Dio's trying to switch over on the far side. Number 50 giving chase. Noel, one of the late substitutions here. And he's run off the ball. And it's goal kick for Ruben and SSL. Now ball midfield. Saka with it. Has nowhere to go with it. And he's just going to drop it back. Ball sent for Chavez. Pass intended for Chavez. And goes out for Potros throw. A big long pass here. Center circle. And flicked up there himself as the Potros player. It's Noel. Now looking for in the middle to Uranga. Uranga has it at midfield. What a Dio. Harassed by Chavez, but he breaks free. Now sends it forward. Through ball attempt. A little too far. And Nesmo going to get to it. Rolls it out to Sanda. Sanda now. Looking. He's going to have to give it back to his keeper. So they'll try the near side. Now they'll give it back to Sanda. A nice pass in the center. And SSL now. Here's a chance for SSL. And Zonlek coming out of the goal to take matter of his own hands and stop that opportunity from SSL. So smart heads up play by the backup goalkeeper for Potros. Now he sends it long past midfield. And volleyed right back high in the air by SSL. 50-50 ball. Hits the turf. Headed up. Now both teams trading headers, and SSL winds up with it and drifts over the near side. And Nasaka is going to leave it for his defenseman. Now he pushes it ahead. Looking for number 17 there, back to Chavez. Now Chavez has it, trying to move in. Has a defender on him. Drop pass. Number seven trying to get around Fry. He does. And they pass over the far side. Now moving back in the middle is SSL, trying to get it towards the middle. Passing it, but deflected away by Potros. No, Potros going to come away with it. Now at center circle. Sanda. Sanda now. Trying to dribble through two defenders. He does. Picks up two more. Still on the ball is Sanda. Sanda now on the near side looking for some help. Now he sends it in the middle. And cleared away by Potros once more, but it's going to go out of play on the far side for a throw for SSL. As we're now in the 84th minute. in, and we get a foul here along the far touchline as we see another Potros player down. And we get another substitution here. Fry is going out, number 21 for Potros. His day is done, and number 53, Brown, is coming in. So with the big lead, Potros bringing in some other substitute players in here to have them get some minutes in. Always a good thing to get as many players as you can playing time. And we get another whistle. Ball's going to foul. Ball's going to go to SSL. So SSL trying to make a push here. And at least get one here before time runs out. And ball over 17. Intended for 7. It's intercepted. Ball's going to go back. Number 3 is going to chase it for SSL. Sends it over on the far side to Sanda. Sanda. Big boot looking for number 17. Oop, heavy touch. And Potros is going to take it. Staio. Oh, collision there. Number 7 goes down. This will be foul called. This will be a free kick for SSL. As we're into the 86th minute now. Just a few minutes remaining here, plus any stoppage. And perhaps with the score as it is, we may not see a whole lot of stoppage time, even though we had a couple timeouts for injury. And we get another foul. That's Dio fouling. Being fouled, rather, but anyway. Potros will take over. They'll pick up 3 points here today and improve to 5-2-1 on the season. And at least keep their hold on 3rd place, at the very least. Now Chavez standing in the middle. Makes his way over to Sanda. Sanda now. Number 16 looking for Apia. With it, he gets tripped up looking for a foul and he gets it. A bit of a late whistle, but he gets the call. So Potros with a free kick near touchline, number 55, Paul, who scored his goal on that off the indirect free kick. And one of the more unusual plays that you'll see. Ball sent forward. Give him chase. And SSL. Oh, he's tucked from behind. Oh, he didn't like that call. But he's going to get a yellow for his trouble. I think that's Tassi, number 41, I think. He's going to pick up that yellow here in the 88th minute. So he did not like that call at all. You saw him jump in the air because he figured he was going to get called on that. As we take a look at the replay, he's able to, SSL player able to run by him, and he just pulls him down from behind. So it's a good call. So free kick for SSL. Chance here to maybe get one on the board here before time runs out. You gotta know this one's going to go towards goal, and it pooched in and headed down. Potros has it, and they get the clear up near midfield. But SSL able to hold in. Asako now with it. Number 23 has it. Now Saka moves in the middle. He's going to take a shot from distance and it's kind of deflected and is going to roll harmlessly towards the goalkeeper. And we have another Potros player down. The ball maybe hit the chest there, and that's number 56. He's all right though. That's yellow, but Potros players dropping like flies this game though. Now drop ball, and the keeper's going to pick it up. Boots it up near center circle, hits the turf, and SSL is going to take it. Now get it over to number 17. Number 17. Pass over to Saka. Saka with it. Has a defender on him. Now Saka brings it in. Now he's looking for somewhere to go. He's going to send it over on the other side to Sanda. Sanda now walks it up. Tries to send it down the line. It's intercepted by Potros. Potros now losing it. Sanda gets it. Weaving his way through traffic. And he gets pushed down. So nice footwork. Nice dribbling there by Sanda. And he's going to pick up a foul. Or I should say pick up the whistle in his favor. So we're going to have a free kick now for SSL. As we're about to, at least by our clock, hit 90 here, hit the full 90. So once more, maybe perhaps a chance for SSL to get one here late. Looks like we have 3 minutes of stoppage play. So 3 minute stoppage. And they send it chip towards the goal, and Sonlik able to snatch that and falls to the ground. Take a little time off the clock here. Now big boot. It's going to be a 50-50 ball. SSL is going to come away with it. That's a Saka. Saka now looking for number 17. He's got it. Oh, that makes it through the legs. Greenberg. And oh, he pulls down Greenberg. So it'll be a free kick for Potros. As we're almost a minute now into stoppage time. Zonlik will take this. Sends it long. Hits the turf. And coming away with it is Danyo, but right there with him was number 24. Nice play there by number 24 for SSL. Ball's going to go out. And we're going to have a corner. Haven't had a corner in a while. Potros quickly puts it in play. Headed forward by SSL. Now here comes Sanda with it. He quickly boots it ahead. And here's a chance. Oh, left himself a little too. And we get a foul. We get another call. And would that be on Antioch again? And yeah, there he is. He gets a red now. Wow. So Antioch coming in for an injured player. Picks up the red card now. And we'll take another look. As I see, giving chase and able to get to it first and knocked down by Antioch. So, and the SSL player still down. So he went down hard. And I'm finally able to help him up here. He's sitting up now. May have had the breath knocked out of him. But he's up on his feet now. That's a good sign. Let's hope he's okay. So we're going to have to bring in a player for him. And they're calling for the trainer to come over. As he's limping a good bit here into the sideline. That's number 14. Again, A number not on our roster given for today. So this play is going to eat up some of that stoppage time here, or maybe perhaps add to it. But nonetheless, we'll have a free kick here for SSL. Potros sets up their wall. And shot towards goal, hits the goal post, or the top bar rather, up in the air. That may have hit the American crossbar as well. But nice attempt there by SSL, just not able to find it into the goal. So we'll take another look. As we see him set up here, and there's a shot, and oh, it hit the American crossbar, and that is it. So that is a full 90, and that is your final, folks. So Potros FC come in here to Rock Springs Park, the home of SSL, and come away with a 5-1 victory here. A match that they took control of early. They scored 2 early in the first half and then extended their lead thanks to a goal by Golden Boot leader Nazario Mbomo. But right before the half, SSL able to put one in there and give SSL some hope coming in the second half, but it was all Potros in the second half, and that is where we stand here, folks. 5-1 is our final. So you've been watching the UPSL Premier League Soccer here, Georgia Division action, presented by ASMG TV. My name is John Reno. We thank you for tuning in today. And so on behalf of myself and all the crew here, we thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on the pitch. Have a good night, everyone.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.